Tennessee at Minnesota, Sunday football, and this is Vegas Runner's one and only best bet for the videos this week. Who do you like and why?
I absolutely love the Tennessee Titans in this spot, catching all these points. This is the perfect...
All these points?
It's a lot of points. This is a lot of points for a team like Minnesota to be laying. Yeah, I know they're at home, and here's why. This is the perfect storm to take a dog, because this is an overreaction to the fact their starting quarterback went down, and that's... We all know now who we're going to get. We're going to get the better quarterback. We're going to get Matt Hassel back in there. That, to me, compared to Jake Locker, is worth more points. Instead of adding points the other way, I think Tennessee's the side we should be adding points to.
So let me ask you, Chris, do you feel like that? What would you think this number would be if Locker was quarterbacking? Because I tend to disagree with VR. I agree and I disagree. I agree that I think that Locker's the inferior quarterback. I do agree with him there. I don't think this line, I think this would be an identical line, though, if Locker was quarterbacking. What do you think?
I think it'd be fairly similar. First of all, let me say, I love this side. This is probably going to be one of my plays, too, this week. But I think it's an overreaction for a couple other reasons. I think if you looked last week, Minnesota played Detroit. Detroit opened about a 6.5 favorite, although we had some questions about quarterback for the Detroit side. The number got bet down. I saw as low as 3.5. A lot of the public was on Detroit, but some of the smarter public guys were on Minnesota. Now they turn around, won the game, fairly easily. They won by a touchdown, getting points. Now you're turning it around against another team that did lose their quarterback and has been pretty shaky throughout this season. But again, I think this is a huge overreaction. I think this number should be much, much closer to a 3.5. And I think right now the public.
What I made it.
I think the public is overestimating a Minnesota team that they had previously underestimated.
So for what has not been discussed yet, what is your key handicapping point?
Bottom line is, when you look at the Tennessee team, they finally were able to run the football last week. Chris Johnson finally got it going, running for 141 yards on the second best defense in all of football, the Houston Texans. And now you bring Hassel back into the mix. So I don't think when you look at their rushing stats for the season, early on, they just could not run the football at all. I think they finally got it going. And I think that's what's going to be the problem for Minnesota, that now all of a sudden you got to watch the run as well as the pass. And when you look at Ponder, he is yet to throw an interception. That's not going to last. Ponder, 0 interceptions after 4 games. That's not going to last. I really don't think he's going to be able to do that for much longer.
Okay, so you're saying Minnesota's gotten kind of lucky and Tennessee is trending upwards, and you like the quarterback change.
Love it.
All right, we've talked it through. Let's make this best bet official.
Tennessee at Minnesota. This is my best bet of the week here on the videos. I'm going to take the dog, the road team, Tennessee Titans, grabbing all those points. That's right, all those points against Minnesota. This Minnesota team's overrated, number one. And I think the betting market's finally trying to take advantage of a team they underrated, like Chris said. I couldn't have put it better. Now we got to switch at quarterback, exactly what this Tennessee team needed, and their running back got on track last week. I think they keep it close, and this game comes down to a field goal at the end.
So in the 70s, did you have a purple Peter Eaters T-shirt?
No, but I was doing a little booking at that time, so I was probably rooting against the purple People Eaters a lot of times.
Was it the Peter Eaters or the People Eaters?
People Eaters.
Oh, why did I always think otherwise?
Purple People Eaters.
Yeah.
All right, guys, if you like this, there's more of it. If you don't, well, we can't change. Get them all at pregame.tv.